Usually I wait about 3 episodes before I determine a recommendation for an anime or how I truly feel about it. But this one pretty much did the Shield Hero introduction where it was up to almost 50 minutes for the first episode. Some animes do that, and I do appreciate that a lot actually. I guess they have a lot of faith in that anime, and they're hoping that it makes a big impact. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have certain studios I like that make my anime. Number one is Studio Bones. Number two is White Fox. Number four is JC Staff. But number three is actually Studio Lecce. And so far as I know throughout history, Studio Lecce has never really let me down when it comes to good anime. They've done Assassination Classroom, they've done Danganronpa, yep, they've done Konoha Kenten, they've done School Life, one of the best, well, the best zombie anime ever. They've done some French stuff from Radiant. They've done one of my favorite Macho Girl series through light novels, which is Macho Girl Racing Project. They even do some good comedies like Asabe, and even Scum's Wish. So this studio has a lot of good things. They even did the new Kino's Journey, The Beautiful World, which I wasn't really that much a big fan of. Like, it wasn't bad. It was just meh to me. And of course, but they're also infamous for doing the Monster Musume thing. You know, the everyday life of Monster Girls. I did not like that show. I did not like it at all. I don't care how much fan service you throw at me. I do not like it. They also even did Hamatora. And they're known for a very interesting and unique art style. They do all kinds of anime, from action to romances. And most of the time, they have some type of effed up premise in the background. And my personal favorites is Danganronpa and Assassination Classroom. Very good, Studio Lecce. But today, they released an anime that kind of took my breath away. There are some very good sceneries in space. We have some space anime out there. One to do with giant robots, one to do with war against battleships. But have we ever recently had an anime that's actually about surviving in space? Yeah, we haven't had about that one in a while. And I did see a trailer to this, and it looked beautiful, but I knew how to feel about it until I went to go see it. I will not be reviewing this, but however, I will be watching it, however, thanks to the first impression, because that's how much good it was. Pretty much, it's a group of students out on space camp in a way, and they all are there just wanting to experience space. They all have their own reasons of doing what they want to do. Yes, this kind of show really needs to rely on the characters. Because when you're doing a survival kind of anime, which I did see one on Netflix, I will probably talk to you guys back when I get back from Fayetteville, probably Friday or Saturday. It really relies on the characters. Yes, the characters in the show, which I even gave the name of the show. Oh my god! Oh shit! I'm so stupid. It's Astra, Lost in Space by Studio Lecce. Yes, Astra, Lost in Space. It's the year 2061. Space travel is now possible to the point you can go through light years. Now, a couple of students, which 9 members, decide to go outer space. However, when they do land on the planet they're supposed to, they get struck by a black hole, or some similar to a black hole. Because when I saw the character get caught up into it, they start to stretch, like you see inside a black hole. And now they were all lost in space and trying to find their way back home. And that's pretty much the premise of the show, is surviving outside of space. We've seen people try to survive in a post-apocalyptic area or a futuristic Armageddon-like area or any other kind of area. But one of the most hardest things to survive in is space, because you know so little about it and it's so risky. There's no oxygen. Oxygen. Holy crap. There's no air out there. What is this video? Anyways, trying to stay focused here. I like it. I like the characters, because the characters may come off at first as generic and two-dimensional, but most of them, and I will say most of them, have more layers than they appear to have. Like, there's a tsundere girl there who acts like she's the hot stuff and doesn't want to listen to nobody, but it turns out she just has a hard time opening up to people. The little girl, which is a sister, despite her being nice and cute, the youngest there, she kind of have a alter ego saying some very dark and mean stuff through puppets. There's even a very, of course, a typical main character, guy like who's very hyperactive and kind of dilts, but they have him as leader because, main character material. I am just ruining this video, but I'm going to go on anyway. I liked it. It was interesting, and it's just mostly the characters that sold me onto it. And also the plot. It feels fresh. And that's what I think I do like about Studio Lecce. And this show does well. I might bump Studio Lecce to number 2 of my favorite studios that make anime, because they've done a really good job with the anime they make recently. If only they make a School Life Season 2 already. But that's a story for another day. I do like the theme song they show at the end. It's okay, it's pretty catchy. Nothing to download and listen to on your own phone. The main female character, it's like, you're like, how are you here? She's the typical girl where she is very airheaded, and she knows it. And so when you do play on the words, the things she does, like she'll do things on random. And it's like a running gag, but it's okay because it's different kind of running gag. Like she'll call someone the wrong name, she'll mistake someone for something dense, or she'll just pull something out of random. Like, whoa, you just completely changed the mood of the situation. Sometimes for better or for worse. Anyways, that's all I got, really. There's, the show is good. I like the characters. I'm repeating myself right now, but I hope you guys give this a chance. Astra, Lost in Space. It's unique. And that's the thing I do like about Studio Lecce is when they do make an anime, whether it's comedy, zombies, horror, macho girls, there's always something that gives it a breath of fresh air that makes it feel good. So there's that. So not only just watch this anime, because, only the first episode's out, but why not go under Studio Lecce's profile and see other kind of anime that they have made and watch them for yourself. You will like them, I guarantee it. Most of them. Some of them, like I said, the Monster Girl thing, I didn't care much for. But other than that, please watch Astra Lost in Space. Now, excuse me, I gotta go from embarrassing myself even more on this video. But if you did enjoy me screwing up, why not like, comment, subscribe, and of course hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload. Macrownxox, signing out.